What is going on, you guys? It is Livid Fray. Hope you guys are all doing very well today, and welcome back to another reset. This week we're starting off inside the base of operations at the advanced weaponry vendor. We have a hand stop OD green here. 30.5% reload speed, 2.5% stability, and 4% critical hit damage. Reload speed is really strong when you equip it on your gun as well as the holster. When you're done here, we're heading over to the gear vendor. This vendor has a 210 stamina mod on 3% damage to elites. Make sure you guys buy these if you don't have any kind of damage to elite mods available to you. They are very, very strong. Heading up to Camp Clinton, we're first heading down to the mods section, where we have a 4% turret damage mod. You can use this on your tactician builds or your Firecrest builds. You can take your pick on that one. Next, we have an extended magazine with 118.5 mag size with reload speed and critical hit damage. You're not going to miss out on very many bullets with 118 as opposed to 120, so go ahead and pick this up if you don't have any good ones. Next, we're heading down to the meat locker. This vendor has a small grip available with critical hit damage, stability, and accuracy. You can use this on things like Deadeye, and this will work really, really well. Our next safe house is Madison Stand. We have two available items here, one of them being this electronics damage to elites mod. This is perfect for your tactician builds, or if you're using a commanding determine method, you can use these to unlock commanding. Next, we have a 6% first aid self-heal mod. Normally, I don't recommend these, but I would say that they are somewhat useful in PvP, so make sure you guys pick these up if you don't have these available. Next, we're heading to East 61st Street. This vendor has another hand stop for us this week on max reload speed 31% with stability and optimal range. We don't have critical hit damage here. Instead, we have optimal range. This is still a really good hand stop to be picking up this week. Our next stop is going to be Park Avenue. So there's actually 3 guns here that I'm recommending. First is a military AK with responsive, sustained, competent. You can change sustained here to pretty much anything you'd like. You can do unforgiving, deadly, whatever you think would work well. We do also have a Marine Super 90 here with unforgiving and responsive and capable. Just roll capable off for something like, you could probably do competent here, you could do deadly. This is a really good weapon to be utilizing whenever you need shotgun kills. And next is my personal favorite from the vendor. We have Deadly, Ferocious, Fierce on an L86. L86 works really well with Lone Star. It hits like a truck, and the small mag size as well as the pretty fast reload speed when you actually do need it is really useful to have. L86 is better used for PvP, I would say, than PvE. Our next vendor is going to be the Dark Zone 5 safe room. This vendor is selling a loud vent break with 18 critical hit damage with maxed out critical hit chance and headshot damage. We're just missing out on the 1% critical hit damage, but this is still a really good option if you need a loud vent break. Our next stop is going to be East 46th Street. And this vendor is going to be selling another extended magazine for us with 120.5 mag size, 4% critical hit damage, and 5.2 rate of fire. This is a really good extended magazine to be using. Our next stop is going to be East 42nd Street in the Dark Zone. This vendor has a support station healing speed mod. There is another one of these in West 53rd Street. I'm just going to show you really quickly that it's available if you are interested, or if you end up here instead of the other spot. These are both really good options to be using for Reclaimer. And finally, our last stop is going to be East 40th Street in the Dark Zone. This vendor is selling an Omega Rifle Suppressor for us with 18% headshot, 3% crit chance, and 2% accuracy. Not the greatest overall rolls that you're looking for, but it is available here. We don't always get 18% Omegas, so I do like to recommend them whenever they are for sale. That is going to be everything for this week's vendor reset, at least those that I would be recommending. Hopefully there's some items this week that you guys will be picking up. It's definitely better than last week, I think, considering we got 2 damage to elite mods this week. Let me know what you guys think, and if there was nothing this week for you, there is always next week. I'll talk to you next week. You guys have a great day.